Hello guys, welcome back to another F1 League race. This time in the F1 Onlineliga, in the German league. I'm driving in, currently only 12th place from 14 drivers, and now onto the last quali lap we go. And I want to mention that this league race is already 2 weeks old, so I'm sorry for not uploading it. But into turn 1 and 2 we go, hitting it, yeah, actually quite bad, so we lost around 1/10 here. So I just went like um, with the mind into the next sector to just fully push and send it, and yeah, hopefully we get some improvement out of this lap. So I'm getting it here quite good, getting yeah, 1/10 nearly, hitting Lesmo 1 and Lesmo 2, yeah, quite okay, but there was too much room left. I'm also sorry for the low FPS again. My PC is just good, unfortunately. But onto the Ascar we go. As you can see, I completely missed the apex here. Slow down a bit to not invalid the lap, but 2 turns up is just yeah, impossible to improve for me. So yeah, 3 turns up, and I also didn't use enough battery. So yeah, completely bullshit. As you can hear myself, and yeah, the pole was a 175, me over a second slower, and my teammate just 4 tenths slower, so quite okay. As you can see, the weather is quite okay, just enough fuel, and medium, hard, medium is our strategy for today. So yeah, hopefully now it gets better with the race. Well, starting from P12 because no one else has improved, and it's light out, and away we go. Yeah, getting a normal start, I would say, but I already turned off the battery to avoid any like overspeeding or something, and went really careful into turn 1 and 2. But now unfortunately I got pushed off the track, got a warning unfortunately, and lost all the places I made up, so last place now, quite bad. But I definitely decided to attack him here, but yeah, blocked up a bit the rear, unfortunately, because he also closed the inside. So unfortunately, I didn't have any chance to overtake him. But onto lap 2 we go, and yeah, I tried in Let's Move 1 because I felt much faster, but yeah, wasn't fast enough to overtake him. But I'm thinking about after this straight, on this straight I am overtaking him, so now I have to make up about a bit more than 1/10 to get into the DRS of the next driver, but yeah, I didn't get it. Yeah, I actually did get it, and I completely locked up and messed up turn 1, so there was quite some time gone now. Some bells in front now already. The first driver was 3 seconds of penalty, and here I choose to go for an overtake on the Ferrari driver, which I also got. So yeah, now having made up 2 places again and being back on my starting position, yeah, quite okay with that. Onto lap 8 we go. Probably pitting now, because as you can see the tire indicator has already popped up. So yeah, for hards now. Yeah, 60% tire wear, quite normal pit stop now probably. Yes, 2.2 seconds.
Fahren die alle ein Stop davon oder was?
Yeah, that was my teammate talking about strategies of the front runners, about possible one-stoppers, which seemed quite impossible for us. Yeah, joining in last place of the currently still driving people, but having a good pace. So I already got into the DRS of the Mercedes driver again, but my DRS was too low and his top speed without any DRS was too fast, so there wasn't much sense in overtaking here. Although I tried it, but I braked a bit too early and I got hit in turn 1, so yeah, that was quite messed up. But one lap later, I had enough battery and chose to overtake him again, or tried at least. And this time it also worked with around 350 kph, quite fast. This time also no battles, so...
So, Parfex hat mich einfach für seinen Teamkollegen ausgebremst. Jetzt bin ich hinter Boris.
Yeah, like, colleague again. Yeah, now I think the driver behind me, yeah, because I didn't see any chance in defending, so I also didn't put on or deployed any battery and instead charged it, because it was probably faster to let him by, so I did it to not fight and lose any time. And at this point definitely hope that I can make up the time to Pajoni with 6 seconds of the lead, but yeah, with the ERS strategy I had, I could overtake him here in Curva Grande, and now the goal was definitely to get out of his DRS until the main straight again, which probably worked because here I already had 9 tenths and now 1 second, but I deployed quite all of my battery to get it, but now at least I had some free room to drive.
Das zweite Mal beim Stop, oder?
Onto lap 60 we go, overtaking some people who pitted, and now as you can see the people behind me with much fresher tires, and the actually third warning for me gave me a 3-second time penalty.
And you're going to be on mediums.
So now quite closely actually with the pit exit, and Nijans overtaking me, but yeah, he was way faster than me anyway. Fresh tires. Talking about my team with my teammate about our positions. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton also was quite much faster with his new tires. So I played some DRS tricking again and deactivated the battery and let him through, so I can maybe had a chance to get pulled by him, but that also didn't work because I was just a bit too slow, even though I gained some time here on the main straight. Yeah, that's it quite here. Yeah, the thing is that I didn't see the track limit warning in lap 1.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
After I got pushed out, so I was quite wondered in the race or during the race to get these 3 seconds. But anyways, on to lap 19 we go, and now pitting because quite all tires now again. And then we will push for 8 laps straight. Yeah. Some more time penalties, also my teammate with his 3 seconds.
Einfach letzter.
Complaining about being last, being quite sad about it. Yeah, now some push laps incoming. Nothing to talk about here. But luckily, just one more lap, 2 laps later, I got into the DRS of Pajoni, so that was my chance, of gaining a position, which I also obviously had in mind and pushed for. So yeah, but I actually took it quite relaxed, so I put on the overtake button quite late, as you can see, and yeah, just about made a corner quite easily. He also obviously didn't put on any defense, so I got lucky with that. But unfortunately, in this lap he stayed in my DRS, and my ERS was also quite low, but this time, because he also seems like he didn't push, and I deployed some ERS, he actually couldn't overtake me. I was quite wondered about that during the race actually. In lap 25 now, getting chased by Millie in the Mercedes because he has fresh soft and is generally a bit faster driver, but with his 9 seconds he won't get in front of me after the end of the race. At the end of lap 25, having no battery to stay in his DRS, I kind of wanted to recharge the battery over the next laps until the last lap to have a last chance to overtake him again. But on the other side, I felt like I really had to push to stay in the DRS of him. Otherwise, I obviously wouldn't have any chance. So I had to deploy it. So I didn't start here on the main straight with a full battery, but with 360 kph nearly, I still didn't get it because he obviously deployed all his battery as well, and I drove not 0-0 wings, which probably cost me. He had to be slow on a straight line and not being able to overtake a driver like him, and he probably being on 0-0 wings. Yeah, but yeah, I just tried to. Exactly, I lost it here again. Really. Although it doesn't seem like this, but felt like this. And yeah, tracing the checkered flag now and realizing there's no chance at getting 10th place on track. So it was quite a frustrating race, but yeah, P11 okay, or P10 after penalties. But at least I got the most overtakes from the game, so yeah, at least something. So 7th and 10th place for the Haas drivers, so yeah, quite okay with that. But as you can see on my like I talk, wasn't too happy with that. But yeah, we move on to the next races. In the driver standings, I'm 12th place. Okay with that, but not too happy. Haas actually 5th. That's quite that I'm quite happy about. But hope you guys enjoyed and see you guys next time. Ciao ciao.